Thank you very much indeed. Welcome one and all to Countdowners on this Friday the 13th. But I tell you, we aren't the unlucky ones today. We're the lucky ones because we're all participating and watching a great game. One of the great games that have dominated this series. We're now on the final path in our quest for the Supreme Champion. It's a privilege, isn't it, Carol?
Yes, it is indeed. I've got my sleeves rolled up, ready for the big event.
Yes, and your tissues at the ready because someone's got to win and someone's got to lose. But let's meet the next two of our great eight. Here they are, Andrew Perry and Harvey Freeman. Well, once again, of course, you know these chaps very well indeed, but they have achieved so much in their countdown career, so just bear with me as I just go through their roll of honour. I know they're going to get very embarrassed, but that's the way it is. Andrew Perry here. Now, he's from Farringdon in Oxfordshire, and amazingly, Andrew was just 11 months old when the first programme of Countdown... Yes, 11 months old, listen, 11 months old, not when he won his first game, no. He was 11 months old when the first ever Countdown was on in 1982. But he was 11 years old when he won 9 fantastic games in Series 26 before he was finally beaten in the final by Andy Bodle. Now, Andrew is now 15. He was 15 the other day, actually, December the 2nd. He made his return earlier in the series with 3 impressive victories, culminating in defeat of Clive Freeman. And Clive Freeman was a fantastic champion. He was our second champion of champions by 71 points to 43. Now, that brought Andrew's record to an excellent 12 wins out of 15, so he'll be hoping it'll be lucky 13 today on Friday the 13th. Andrew Perry. And Harvey Freeman, I must say, is one of the great Countdown names. He's 31 now and a chartered accountant from northwest London, although, would you believe, he was born right here in the city of Leeds, where we do this programme. He was 21 and a classics undergraduate at Cambridge University when he first appeared in Countdown back in 1986. He put together 11 brilliant victories to become champion of Series 10 and then came back a year later to win the 3rd Countdown Championship of Champions. He scored 115. That's in the long final, all the rounds, the 14 rounds. That's the highest in the history of Countdown. His average of 63 for the half-hour show is also the highest ever, and his narrow defeats of Ian Bebbington and Barry Grossman in this series have brought his record to an incredible 16 wins out of 16 games. Therefore, he is the only unbeaten player of all our Supreme quarter-finalists. Quite a record. That's Harvey Freeman. Well, I can't say from the sublime to the ridiculous, can I? But can you follow that? We're all as mere mortals here. Well, we did quite well last time because our guardian of the dictionary swept the board with Patzer, P-A-T-Z-E-R, which is a poor player in chess. Well, she's promised to make it another night to remember. Our queen of letters with her mate, Susie Dent, is, of course, Jenny Hanley.
We are dressed respectful of the situation and the occasion in dark suits. Ready to do our best.
Indeed, indeed. Well, we're all going to do our best today because the scene is set for a great game. So without any more ado, Andrew Perry, Harvey Freeman. Andrew, off you go.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Andrew. G.
And another.
T.
And another.
And N.
And a vowel.
O.
And another vowel.
A.
Consonant.
X.
A vowel.
U.
Consonant.
S.
And another consonant,
And
please.
another consonant, Andrew. And that one is P.
Thank you. So that's the first selection, and the countdown starts now. Thank you, Andrew.
7.
7, Harvey.
Try 7 as well.
Okay, Andrew, 7.
Nougars.
Nougars. Yep, yours.
Same word, Richard.
Yes, it is. The only word you've written down, nougats. Yes, nougats. Lots and lots of nougats.
Nougats is fine. We had a little worry about whether outspan was advertising, but it isn't. But outspan is still only 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So, well, I could with outspan, of course, then, but nougats, both our chaps have got it. Thank you. Right, Harvey, your turn.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Harvey. B,
And another consonant.
D,
Vowel.
E,
Vowel.
A,
Consonant.
Y,
Vowel.
O,
Consonant.
another consonant, R,
Vowel.
E,
And a vowel, please.
and a vowel. Right, lots of vowels in that one. I.
Yep, lots of vowels. Here we go. Harvey,
Only 6.
6. Andrew,
7.
7. 6, please.
Obeyed.
Yes, obeyed. 7, please.
Bedia.
Bedia.
Bedia is actually specified in the dictionary, yes, well done.
It's in the dictionary. It's
Yeah.
specified.
As a
Absolutely no
comparative,
problem. Bedia there for 7. Look at that. There it is. Good. Well done, Andrew. 14 for you. We move on. Unless there's anything else to add? No. Good. Andrew, now, your letters, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
N,
And another.
and that is D,
And another.
and S,
And a vowel.
E,
Another vowel.
O,
And a third.
another vowel, A,
Consonant.
T,
Another consonant.
Y,
I'll finish with a consonant, please.
thank you, Andrew, and C.
So, third selection in the frame. 30 seconds. It's the time for the game. Yes, Andrew.
7.
7, Harvey.
7.
Harvey, 7.
Donates.
Donates for 7.
Donates as well.
Yep.
Right. Okay, well, delighted to give you the points for that. Donates there. Jenny?
We can't better it. They're brilliant.
Donates. Good. Well, 21, 14. Numbers, please. Harvey, numbers, please.
1 from the top, please, and 5 from the bottom.
Okay, we'll take that one. And then 5 from the bottom row. Okie dokie. We have 10 and 8, another 8 and 7, 5 and 25. Very popular in this series, 25. And the target is 761.
So let's go for 761, boys. Here we go. A 761, Harvey.
I think I've got within 10, but I've forgotten how I did it, so I probably ought to declare nothing.
You declared nothing, right? Okay, fair enough. Andrew?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing shall come of nothing. Speak again. Well, Carol. do you
Well,
say-
I'm closer than nothing. I've got 760, so I'm 1 away.
Okay. Are you going to work on it, or shall we call it a day on that one?
I'll try. I'm
Yeah.
not sure you can, but yes, I'll try.
Well, it's not bad to get 760.
Thank you.
Very good to get 760.
Thank you.
Brilliant to get 760.
That's enough. Thank you.
But not good enough.
Yeah, get on with it.
21 and 14 is the score for these two chaps. So we'll just take a little breather and hand over to Jenny to take us into the break.
Well, it's the last dip into my favourite bedside book, because it's a book that you dip into, you read something and you think about. My maternal grandparents fled the Russian Revolution, which maybe is why Anton Chekhov is quite so much of a friend to me. A Mussulman, for the salvation of his soul, digs a well. It would be a pleasant thing if each of us left a school, a well, or something like that, so that life should not pass away into eternity without leaving a trace behind it. I wonder what you'd leave.
I don't know. I'll think about it during the break. And we will see you again for part 2 of this after the break. Thank you.
Only Lenore's softness feels this good against your skin. Everybody feels good in Lenore.
It's Curry's best ever Christmas choice, with an interest-free option on all products over £200. Thousands of gift ideas, and Curry's lowest prices on the spot. For your biggest and best Christmas ever. Only Curry's bring you.
Diddle-it. Looking for cheaper car insurance? Try Admiral and 0800 600 800. I know what you're thinking. Another Admiral advert. So you can save pounds on your car insurance. It's not exactly Shakespeare, but I do know Admiral save people a lot of money. If you want cheaper car insurance, try Admiral and 0800 600 800. That's 0800 600 800.
And welcome back to Countdown Studio, where we're halfway through our second quarter-final. 2 more of our great 8 here are battling it out for the quest of the Supreme Champion, which will be on the air at this very time next week. So make sure that you've got a free 3/4 of an hour this time next week, by the way, because that'll be the one to watch. This one is pretty good to watch, I can tell you. 21 for Andrew Perry and 14 for Harvey Freeman. Anyone's game, 5 rounds to go. Harvey to start.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Harvey. L.
Vowel.
E.
Consonant.
D.
Consonant.
R.
Vowel.
I.
Another vowel.
O.
Another vowel.
And E.
Consonant.
R.
And a consonant, please.
And a consonant, Harvey. Thank you. And K.
So that's the latest selection, and this is the imminent clock. Yes, goes fast, that clock, doesn't it? So, Harvey, how do you do?
6.
You've got a 6. What have you got, Andrew?
6.
Andrew, 6.
Relied.
Relied, yes, yours?
Same word.
Yeah, relied. Okay, well, that's 6 for us. Now then, ladies.
Well, we got rather heavily into fishing, didn't we? We started with reeled for 6, and then Susie came up with... Yes, a word you might be surprised to find in the dictionary. It's rod-like, to be like a rod, and it's one word. That would be fine for 7.
There it is. Good. So, well done. Girls of Dictionary Dell beaten the panel here, so that's good for you. So you've got 6, you boys here, and the girls have got 7. So 27 and 20, and now 2 round 6, and Andrew.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Andrew. Z.
And another.
R.
Another.
And W.
Vowel.
O.
Another vowel.
A.
Consonant.
D.
Another consonant.
T.
A vowel.
E.
And another consonant, please.
Another consonant. And that's R.
And the countdown starts now. Andrew?
Try 7.
7, Harvey?
Try probably the same 7.
Yes, I should think it probably is, actually. Right, you're going to go to first. Harvey?
Arrowed.
Arrowed. Andrew?
Arrow.
Arrowed is absolutely fine. It's there as a noun and an adjective. Sorry, as a verb and an adjective. So
Arrowed.
either way, arrowed.
Yes.
Yep,
Something that's
fine.
arrowed, you have a picture, you have an arrowed.
Exactly. Or it can be to move like an arrow.
Oh, to move like an arrow.
As well. That's fine, yeah.
All right, well, nothing to choose, obviously. That's arrowed is unanimously offered here, arrowed. So, scores, 27 and 34. 3 rounds to go. Last letters game already. Harvey, it's your choice.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Harvey. T.
Another consonant.
M.
Vowel.
I.
Another vowel.
U.
Consonant.
V.
Vowel.
E.
Consonant.
B.
Vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
And a consonant, Harvey. And that is S.
Yes, so that is S, and this is S for start. So I will start. Yes, Harvey.
Tricky one. I will try a 7.
Yeah, you're trying 7, so Andrew, the pressure's on you.
6.
6. Right, here, 6, please.
Imbues.
Imbues. Okay. Here, the tricky 7.
Movest. M-A-U-V-E-S-T.
That's interesting, actually, because we were looking at moviest and considering that. I think movist is fine, because as the normal superlative of mode, it would be mover and movist, so I'm going to allow that.
Thank you.
Well, look at it.
Give you the fiver later.
Okay, great.
Well done.
And imbues is fine also, obviously.
Yes, okay. Well, that's what we've got here. So Movis is fine, and Beauty is okay, but that was obviously 6. Now, anything else?
There was a 7. There was
Another 7.
abusive.
Ah, abusive was there.
Abusive.
Well, what's that done? I can tell you what it's done. It's put it back neck and neck. Can you bear this? 34 and 34. Numbers and Conundrum to go. Numbers, Andrew, choose away, please.
1, 2, 1, 2, please, Carol.
Okay, thank you very much, Andrew. Right, we have this time around, let's hope it's slightly easier this time, 10 and 7, 1 and 5, 8 and 75, and the target's still a biggie, 771.
771, boys. Here we go. Seven, 7, 1, Andrew.
771.
Harvey.
7, 7, 1.
You got 771?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Andrew, 771, please.
7 take 5 is 2.
7 minus 5, yes, sorry, it's 2.
Add 75.
Yeah, you've done it this way,
77.
okay. Yep,
Times 10.
770,
And add the 1.
yep, very good, 771.
Yeah. All right, Harvey.
A different way.
Good.
I hope it works. 8 minus 5 is 3.
Yeah, 8 minus 5 is 3.
Times 7 is 21.
Yeah,
And then 75 tens are 750.
750, add it on,
Add them
yes.
together and
Yes.
you get 7, 7.
You do, and 10 points, yes.
Great. Okay, and that's 2 great ways of getting it. Well, if you have nails to bite, prepare to bite them now, because look, it's 44 and it's 44. So again, down to the wire. Someone's got to win, and they'll win, and the other person will lose on this conundrum. So the scene is set. So if you're both ready, please now reveal today's crucial countdown conundrum. 1 second, he says.
Community.
Let's look. Yeah. Well, what do you say? I can't say anything. It was just a terrific game. 2 great chaps. There's a winner, which is terrific, and there's a loser, which is also terrific as well, really. I suppose, Andrew, you will now tell me you were just about to press it.
I was actually, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just can't bear it. But there it is. There it is. Folks, you've seen a great game here. What did I say at the beginning? We were privileged today to see a great game. 2 Superboys here. Harvey Freeman, of course, goes into the semi-final of our Great 8. That's going to take place next week, so we'll see you later. Andrew, well, one of the great legends. 11 when you were on, 15 when you finished temporarily your career. I'm sure we'll see you again. A good lad in every way. Andrew Perry, well done.
Can't take any more.
And of course, Andrew, I'm sure you like this lovely memento for wherever you like to put it. Thanks very much indeed. Well, that's Friday the 13th, and just a few goodbyes to say, but I'll just tell you about next week, because we start again on Monday, of course, with our third quarter-final. And who have we got? Well, we have got this lady, Joyce Cansfield, there. And it's very good to see Joyce, our first ever champion of Countdown way back in 1982. And Joyce, when I just say, among the daft things I say sometimes, I say it's a young man's game. I don't mean it. You're the exception, Joyce. Although these young men did pretty well, didn't they? Could you beat them, do you think, today?
I couldn't see the end of the conundrum, so I don't know whether I'd have got it or not.
OK, well, it would take some beating, because he got it in 1 second. Anyway, that's Joyce Cansfield. Look forward to see you. And another young man, of course, there he is. Bigger now, of course, Alan Saldana. So you won't want to miss that if you're a true Countdown purist. So that's on Monday, and, of course, on Friday, this time next week, we'll have had the great championship itself. OK, Jenny, it's goodbye to you. You've been present at a great time in our career. Thanks a lot.
It's been brilliant. Thank you very much.
Super. Susie, see you on Monday.
No, you won't actually. I think it's going to be someone special.
Ah, Catherine Clark. Yes. Well, no, come on. Somebody special. But it's Catherine Clark. Catherine Clark from the Oxford Dictionary, who graced Dictionary Corner for many a year, didn't she, with her great charm and authority and snow white looks. Do you remember Catherine Clark? That's Catherine. So, Susie, we'll see you again in the next series in the new year. Thanks very much, Susie. Yes. Carol, goodbye to you. And from me, it's goodbye. Nigel Rees will be here as well in Dictionary Corner. So it's a great week next week, so please be with us. See you. Bye-bye.
The Countdown Quiz Book and Countdown Puzzle Mountain Book are in the bookshops now, both priced at £6.99. Next on 4, puzzle over how to spit roast a pig and make a pretty picture on TV dinners.